would say good morning to you all, but in fact, it's the worst morning ever. And over. You asked me if you are sure that you don't want me to take you home. It might be the last ride I give you. I received the call I wish none of you that are sitting here with me will ever receive. I had gotten a notification from the Citizen app, which was my central, and I saw that 2 police officers were shot in Harlem.
My brother was called by God to do something. God put something in my brother's heart. He put something in my brother's heart. My brother had a lot of fears. My brother was afraid of heights. He was afraid of rats. He was afraid of dogs. He was afraid of dogs. But he wasn't afraid to die, to wear that uniform. He was not afraid to die.
Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss the young man pictured here. This is the late Detective Jason Rivera. He was a police officer before, but posthumously they promoted him to detective first rank. He was killed in the line of duty last week Friday, along with another police officer, Wilbert Mora. There was a third police officer, but I'm not sure. I don't think that nothing happened to that third officer. But they were responding to a domestic dispute, and allegedly the person that called, her son opened fire and shot and killed these 2 police officers. And then the suspect also, he was also killed. Oh, he died later on. We're talking about in this video we're going to talk about Jason Rivera. And as you heard, the little snippets of the speech that his wife gave, or the eulogy, I'm not sure how they say it, and what his brother said, but mainly what his wife. I didn't show it, but if you want, you can listen to her whole eulogy. And for her to be so transparent, I know that was not easy for her. I'm not even sure how she's able to do that. But there's stuff that she needed to say, and she felt that this needed to be heard, because there was a lot of people. I mean, that this young man shut down New York. I mean, wow. But the transparency, how she said that it's not easy being a police officer's wife, because, sometimes you may have plans and then something happened. He cannot make it because he has to do overtime. There's different things coming up, and then that may always bring conflict in the marriage. And then, but for when he was, the day that he was going to die, how they had this big argument, and then the stuff that he said, say, you don't want me to give you a ride, this may be the last ride, and not knowing that was actually going to be his last ride to her. So I know this family is shattered, because this young man was an awesome, some people like to say that about a lot of people, but not everybody. You can't say that about everybody. But this young man was truly an awesome young man, and he's always smiling. I mean, always smiling. I don't smile a lot in my pictures, but I know he's always smiling in his pictures. I mean, have a big old smile. And then they said that he was always making people laugh. So I know his mom is devastated. His father's devastated. It was just him and his brother. They are devastated. And his wife, because they knew each other from elementary. So these people are shattered. And then the wife is obviously shattered because the last time that they had together was in an argument. She didn't know that she didn't know that this was gonna happen. Even though when she heard two police officers got shot, her heart dropped, but she was still hope. Sometimes we know, but you hoping, I don't think it's my husband. I don't think that's my wife. But unfortunately, it was. This is why we need to cherish. For us, we need to cherish every moment with the ones we love, the ones who we care about, the ones who know us. Cherish all those moments, and even when we do have arguments, which will come up, because they will come up because we are humans, to get it right away. Don't prolong it, because you never know, that will maybe the last thing you say to that person. So I know she's devastated. People may say, oh, don't forget about that. That's, he wouldn't want you to, of course he wouldn't want you to stay in that state. But sometimes, what we need to do? Sometimes we need to sit and feel what we're feeling, whether we're feeling guilty, devastated, shattered. Feel that. Feel all the brokenness. Don't listen to people and say, oh, you move on, let the person. Sometimes you need to feel that so you can start to heal. That's part of the healing process. You have to feel the pain. When you get cut, you feel that pain. Even though you may want to put stuff to get it away, but eventually, even if you clean it, eventually that pain is going to subside and it's going to start to heal. Yes, you may have scars, but it will heal. So sometimes we need to feel that pain, whatever we're feeling, and then with loving and supporting people around us, because stuff like that you could never get over. People say time heals all wounds. That's not true, because time make it even worse, because each and every time with that past, each and every moment, each and every holiday, you're gonna remember, oh, this person was supposed to be here with me, and now they are no longer here. And then I don't even think they didn't even have any kids yet at that time. Well, they don't have any kids, not that I know of. But yeah, we need to have loving and supporting people around us. And with loving and supporting people, that's going to help us take it day by day. Because stuff like that, you will never get over. It will never get 100% better. But at least it will get better with love. I think love heals. When you have truly loving people that's there to support you when you want to cry, when you want to break down, when you don't want to get out of bed, that's not gonna condemn you. You understand? And but of course, in that grieving process, is the thing. This is what I always tell people: don't stay there. Grieve, cry if you want to cry, get mad, get angry, feel those, let all those emotions and those feelings. Feel those, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Don't stay in that state forever. Don't stay in that state. Know that, what, the person, because you got work to do. Because this young man, he had so much stuff to do. So you can't stay in that state, because what that person was unable to finish, you who are left, you can continue that. Whatever dreams, whatever aspirations, whatever foundation, whatever the person wanted to continue, whatever Detective Jason wanted to pursue, you are supposed to continue that. So if you stay in that grieving process for years and years, you won't be able to accomplish it. And that's for whoever have lost somebody. Because some people say, oh, we're gonna turn up, they like to do this, they would like to do that. But no, how you remember, how you honor that person is to do the things that they won't be able to do. Whatever they were passionate about, whatever they spoke to you about, that is how you honor their memory and continue that memory. well, after you have finished grief, because you have to be in that grieving process. Because she said that he was upset about a lot of things that was happening. So maybe that is where you're going to come in to pursue and stay on top of whoever you need to stay on top of, to change laws that will at least put some level of protection for the police officers, and some repercussions for people who commit crimes, even petty crimes. Because most of the time, these people who do end up, murdering people, doing all kind of stuff, it started with a petty crime. But sometimes, where people are soft and lax with the little things, and those little things, because we don't be on top of them, we don't catch them, we don't punish them, those little things that we let slide, that we let get away, they turn into bigger things. And then family, 2 families, 3 families, several families have to pay for those consequences, those lax attitudes. So this was not that was such a difficult funeral to watch. But let's keep this smiling young man's face. He always had a smile on his face. Let's stay with that, and keep the family in your prayer, especially the mom, because I'm not sure if the mom is on a wheelchair, but there was a point in time they was pushing her in a wheelchair. I'm not sure if she's wheelchair bound, or it was too much for her. But really, really pray for his mom. Really pray for his wife, father, and his brother, because I know, like he said, like the brother said, they are shattered, they are broken. Even though they are able to stand and do those eulogies, that still doesn't negate the fact that they will never be the same, actually, in reality. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.